Today we are discussing the most important nominations category, and this is the nominations for the bronies themselves. I have a long list of bronies. That list will be in the description, but I'm going to tell you here in the video my personal favorites for each category. These are my nominations after considering who I think fits the categories. If you're not on that doesn't mean you're not great. It just means that you're not my favorite. Everybody on all of these lists are my favorite. I love all of these people. They're all awesome. They all deserve an award, but I had to say to myself whose videos make me think of this category the most. But I am including the larger lists in the comments so that you too can look this up and see who could potentially be considered. If you have your own nominations, you can pick up to 5 names, no less than 5 names from the lists or from people who aren't on the list, and nominate them. I will then look at everyone's lists, see which names come up most frequently. That tally will be added to my own lists, and the names that have come up the most frequently in all of our lists, mine included, will be moved up to the voting stage. The first category we're looking at is Most Unique Pony OC. What I mean by Most Unique Pony OC is someone who has created a Pony OC character to represent who they are, but that pony has something that stands out and catches your attention. That thing that catches your attention could be anything from an unusually long neck to a cybernetic body. It could be unusual eye colors, bright hair and coat colors. It could be a cape, a hat, anything that makes the pony stand out from the other generic OC ponies who don't look all that too interesting. Master list is in the comments, and my top nominations are Gibbontake, the pony who breaks the fourth wall constantly and moves like he's made out of rubber and seems to be at least some percentage of giraffe in his heritage. Mad Munchkin, the pony who stands out because she has all that Scottish paraphernalia on her character. Kimie Sparkle, who stands out because of her bold color design. Ace Analyst Master Toad, who stands out because of his Ace Attorney lawyer suit. T-Bap, Cade and Phantom Horn, who stand out because of their bold color designs and Phantom Horn's unique cardboard horn, which is taped onto the top of his head. Mega 1 Naruto, who stands out because he's a dark black with blue hair bat pony, and he has those bat wings. Camgoespony, who stands out because he's a cybernetic pony. Storm Analysis, who stands out because she or he or whatever has no tail. Treebeard, who stands out because he has that gaping wide open mouth and the bright glowing eyes. And Duster Dawnhorse, whose Pony OC is based on an obscure coloring book from a foreign country and represents an extinct species of horse. Those are my top of the unique pony list. Our next set of nominations is Brony Group. Once again, the master list is in the comments if you are curious as to everyone I am considering. You can nominate 5 names from the list or from your own list if you do not agree with this. To be in a Brony group, you must be more than 2 people who do a video all together in the same room or in the same Skype chat, or however people hang out on the internet these days. These include podcasts, but are not limited to that. And my top picks is Equestria's Reflection, FMB by the One Eromancer, FOB Equestria, Dysfunctional Equestria, SoCalBronies, Bofinpens the Third, and excuse me if I can't pronounce weird internet names, Pony Todero, the Pony Chasers, Central Florida Bronies, and their Mystery Science Theater style riffs, Starlight's MLP Fan Chat, the guys who always look awesome in hats, Dark Matter Marshmallows, and AC Racer Best. There were a few others on that list who were just as great, but once again I had to take the list and break it down. Next on my list of nominations, and this one's a little bit easier to break down into a top 5 because it is a relatively small list, Non-Pony OC. And the requirement to be in this is that you have an OC who is not a pony. The top nominations that I've broken the master list down to is Dr. Wolf, and I don't think anyone's going to disagree with me on him, the Mysterious Mr. Enter, Silverquill, Looney the Turtle, and Cellspecs. And yes, if you have both a pony OC and a non-pony OC, you can indeed be on both lists. Next one of these lists is the real major one, the one everybody wants to be a part of and everyone will be a part of. And this is Best Overall Brony. This is the best Brony out of everything that we are covering. This list will be broken down by gender, year, and number of views. In other words, there will be one male and one female winner from each year that My Little Pony has been running. And there will be another category for those who joined during the Season 4 year and have had less than 5,000 views within the last 6 months or more. I have not taken the time to put dates on any of these names or to count any of their view totals, so I don't know yet when these people started. I can sort that out myself, but if you want to help me sort the list out yourself, then go ahead and put the list down below sorted according to what I specified earlier. This list includes every single possible Brony in the entire YouTube community. The only requirement is that you have to have some sort of OC to get on the list. If you've never had an OC, you'll be on the next list, and that list is the face cam list. Now, the face cam list is for those of you who do not have OCs in use whatsoever and prefer to have your face on the camera. The best Bronies who you only see their face are You Freaking Nerd, Background Voice, Huey Tumor, Atticus Amadeson, The Flaming Shark, Alex Side, Dusty from Observation is Magic, BlueStarBrony, Ladix, Dark Matter Marshmallows, Pie This Lighter Swag, Bluetoons, and Do You Want a Better Brony? Now, of all of my lists that I have had so far, each of these Bronies are further broken down according to what they do. The possible categories include reviewing, which is summarizing the episode that they just saw and telling whether they liked it or not. Reacting, which is watching the entire episode on your channel with no commercials and no edits, and showing your face or your OC looking at a shrunken down screen that is the episode, and just capturing your live emotional reaction to a thing that you never saw before. And analyzing, which is taking an episode or an aspect of the overall series or the overall franchise and breaking it down, picking it apart one little thing at a time, and thinking, sometimes overthinking, every little tiny detail of what you are talking about. This is further broken down to OC category and reviewer category. The OC category is just looking at the OC's physical appearance and judging it based solely on its artwork. The reviewer aspect is looking at the reviewer's personality and presentation and level of enjoyability and judging them in that regards. Sometimes the two will be the same, sometimes they'll be different. Again, master list is in the description, but here are my top picks. For best reaction OC, Camel 1995, Silvercross 721, Zebazes, who has had multiple accounts over his existence and could be using any one of them. Mr. Tolbot Sky, Soundspeed, Mega 1 Naruto, Treebeard, Dustin Dawnhorse, and BGKMLP. The best analyst OCs, Brony Curious, aka Tommy Oliver, Digibro, Dr. Wolf, Gibbontake, Golden Fox, Silver Quill, Buc Brony, Master Code, T-Bap, Redcord, Camgoespony, FOB Equestria, Puzzle Brony, Storm Analyst, and Sweetie Belle. Best Reviewer OC, ILoveKimPossibleAlot, ANY, BlueStarBrony, The Confused Newbie and Salespecs. Best Reviewer, ILoveKimPossibleAlot. Intros, The Mysterious Mr. Enter, ANY, Mega 1 Naruto, BlueStarBrony, Brawny Buck, The Confused Newbie Lux Analyst of MLP, Friendship is Magic, Self-Specs. Best Reaction, Soundspeed, Sadi Salamander, Mr. Awkward Reviewer, Atticus Amaduson, ANY, Zebedez, Shamrul 1995, Mr. Tolbot Sky, The Flaming Shark, Silvercross, Alex Slide, Classy Told, and his dad, BlueStarBrony, The Confused Newbie Dysfunctional Equestria, the whole team overall, both pins the third, Kiradraws, Laditz, Dark Matter Marshmallows, and Do You Want a Better Brony? And for best analysts, we have Brony Curious, aka Tommy Oliver, Digibro, Anthony C, Dr. Wolf, Gibbontake, Golden Fox, Mad Munchkin, Silver Quill, Buc Brony, Master Toad, T-Bap, Redcord, Camgoespony, Brawny Buck, FOB Equestria, The Confused Newbie Storm Analysis, Sweetie Bloom, The Nightmare Rider, and Starlight MLP Fan Chat. Leave your nominations in the comments below, and there will be more to come later.